Hello, campers. It's Kirk Stevens, and welcome back to Campfire Tales. This is the continuing saga of DeadWorld. And in our last episode, we have left Astrid in quite a pickle. She is running low on food. We only have 6 cattails. It's midday. My thinking is we head towards Ash Canyon. The only problem is in lightening the load to come up here and do this. I left behind some things. So I've only got 8 matches on me. And I'm going to burn one of them now. I'm going to go ahead and use Megatorch. And we're going to book it down this cave back down to Echo Ravine. And we're going to do our best not to sprint. And we're going to nurse the food a little bit at a time. And the only thing that's really going to make or break us is going to be the weather. So it'll be what it'll be. We're at a point now where if we don't get food, we die.
I thought I'd be dying from starvation.
And in order to keep from losing any more health, I'm going to nibble those a little at a time. In hopes that we can get over to Ash Canyon and be able to pluck quite a few of them. Keep our health going for at least a little longer. Maybe there'll be some food up at the little respite place. I was so hoping for some... Oh, wait. There's another coal. I missed that earlier. I was so hoping for a deer carcass to be in here and give us some food, but you know what? Should have probably used a different torch anyway, so let's use this. Throw that down. Put you out. Let's save you. Okay. Something tells me it's going to be a blizzard outside, and this is going to be fugly. Nope, there goes the light. Okay. All we can do is keep moving. If we get cold, it'll be bad. Maybe we can stay in the windbreak. It looks like that was helping us. I can't sprint. I really don't want to stop and make fires if I don't have to. I may have no choice. There's a little cave up here. Maybe the cave will be warm. But at least get us out of the wind for a second. Warm would be great. Maybe we could warm up a tea even. Maybe that's what we do. We start enough of a fire to warm up a tea. Oh, some cedar, that's good. No food. Okay. I am going to burn another match. Let's use a different torch. Let's use this one. Let's start a fire. And we'll start just enough of a fire to warm up a tea.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
And hopefully...
I'll die if I don't get some food soon.
Yeah, I know, Astrid. I know. Put that away. And just going to add a little bit. And what have we got here? This is the one we got the most of. Alright. Let's break up. At least it's warm enough in here that a simple stick fire is keeping us warm. So I'm going to harvest these ruined torches and let this fire continue to warm us up. In fact, I'm going to add another stick on here. Okay, that should be fine. And I'm going to harvest that 11% torch as well. And I'm going to eat another cattail because we're losing health. Okay, so we got that. We're warming up. Let's harvest this stick. No offense, Astrid, this isn't looking good. Alright. We're going to sit here until we warm up. Let me add one more stick. I'll pick up a few along the way here. Let's double check all this, make sure that we looted everything. We did get some firewood there, which was helpful. Alright. We are nearly completely warm. I'm going to go ahead and eat one more of these. Good. Put us in the white. I'm going to take the torch. I'm going to take that. And we'll drink it here in a minute. And he's empty, and maybe the wind has died down, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Now, the other thing that might play into our favor is there's one other little cave over here. And every once in a while, there is a deer carcass in here. At least there has been in the past. Right there where that tree is fallen. There's like a little cove. Not quite a cave. But if we could sneak in there and have a windbreak and start enough of a fire, we might be able to harvest. And oh, and there is one. Oh, Astrid, be a happy girl. Alright, let's see if we can. There is a windbreak here. Okay, this is good enough. And we didn't burn another match. Come on. If this doesn't work, then we'll start another torch. It's at very low percentage. Come on. Come on. This will be worth a coal. Okay, just throw that out. Let's make this nice and hot. Can we still stay warm over here? We are barely warm. Oh, it's only a half a kilo. Why couldn't it have been like one of those 1.4 ones? It's so sad, Astrid. So sad. Okay, well, it's something. I'm not going to argue. It's something. It's more than we had a minute ago. We were down to 3 cattails. At least with this, we'll warm up again. In fact, we should drop that tea. But can we make a tea? Can we craft a tea? That would be awesome. Let's make a tea. How much water do we have? We're not bad in the water. 4 minutes. We've got 2 hours. Good Lord. Maybe we'll sleep. Maybe we'll try to sleep for an hour. This isn't going to be like a major meal by any stretch of the means. Let's find that tea. Drop it. Set it up. Maybe. Whoops. Sleeping bag. There we go. Alright, crazy or not, we're going to give this a try. We're going to try and sleep for an hour. I don't want to lose the daylight yet. Weather got worse. Fire is still protected. The wind changed directions. Okay, so let's pick this up. We are warm at least.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Drink this. This is going to give us calories. I'm going to take a torch and I'll leave it burning. I have a feeling it'll go out. It did. Alright. We're going to go. It gave us a little more energy, gave us a little bit of food. This might have bought us just a half an hour of life in order to make it to Ash Canyon. And this by no means is the right answer or the wrong answer. It's just there might be a better chance of getting some food over here. Problem is I'm light on matches and I'm not going to be afraid to burn them.
Oh, I'm starving.
Because going back to Mountaineer's Hut is essentially a slow, painful death. At least the wind is at our back. And if we get the wind break only does one triangle down, which is helpful. Well, I see some rose hips here. Let's grab these. Good, we'll only one down. Got a little extra time. Grab these sticks. I see some firewood. That's great. Oh, nothing? Okay. Okay. At least we're protected in here. We may have to start a fire in that little fishing hut just from the aspect of being able to keep warm and to heat up another tea, because the billy goat up to the respite takes a few minutes and we might get cold enough that it might get ugly. In fact, I think before we even grab a whole lot, even right here, we can stay out of the wind, we can do cattails and stuff. I'm walking right into the wind. I'm having to give up on all of this. Are we out of the wind here? Good. Okay. We don't lose as much heat this way. Oh, come on. Stop too soon. Alright, I'm gonna run just a bit. Try to get over here to where the wind is breaking. We don't get quite as cold. Maybe I can grab some of these cattails before we get cold. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. Every one we grab is just a little more life. The tea's gonna wear off soon. Come on, weather. Give us just a little bit of a break. I'm hoping that fishing hut isn't too much further. It should be fairly close. We'll get a fire in there and then we can go scavenge cattails and stuff in little short bursts. But we're actually not in bad shape. We're only one triangle down. There are 2, 3 cattails right there. And there might be some more stuff over here. We're going to start this fire first, though. Then we can kind of, you know, go scavenge in little short bursts. Because the tea wore off. And at least this fire won't go out. So, 6 matches left. I'm hoping there's some matches up in the rest, but... Alright. Thank goodness we picked up all that firewood. Alright. Let's use the stick. Start a fire. May or may not use a coal. We're looking to...
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, that would have been nice to do
Think
that.
about his food.
We would have lit that there, Astrid. I still wish Hinterland would change it so that if you have a lit torch, it's the dominant thing in your thing. You're trying to start a fire to save your life, and you're busy fumbling around with a mag lens. When you've already got a torch lit. Alright, we're going to put a fur in there. Have 5 sticks. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and cook some water while we're at this. Can we craft it? Yes, we can. Alright, I'm going to do this too. We need these teas. These teas are important. Come on, pot of water. Just make some more water. Still got 2 hours. I'm going to go ahead and eat one of these. I'm trying to keep my numbers up. Okay, we still got 2 cedar. A ton of torches. Alright, instead of pulling a torch, let's use a torch. Alright. I don't know if this is going to blow out or not, but we're gonna go over here and grab some cattails if we can find any. I'm hoping the extra warmth from the torch will keep us from getting
right now.
cold as quickly. Oh, there's one more over here. I don't want to get too far away. Oh, looks like there's a double. That's good. Oh, Astrid, you silly girl. Alright, don't want to get too far from our safety net here. In fact, let's walk back. Kind of warm back up. There's a little house over here, and I know I saw some cattails that way. Let's go over here and warm up. Check our water. We're up to 10. I'm gonna eat one. Weather's changing, not for the good, but at least this will not get blown out. You don't necessarily want to hang out here for a long period of time. Let's go ahead and quick tea. This is going to stay lit or not, but it's not. So let's go over here and grab these few cattail real quickly.
Okay, I'm tired.
Yeah. I think this is going to be a lot of go here, grab a few, come back, warm up. I have to do 3 keys, huh? Like to get a chance to kind of go that way. There's like a little building right there. Sometimes there's some little containers. It ain't gonna be anything too exciting, but I'm trying to gather up as much supplies as I can, because where we're gonna try to do is go up right there. You can see that right next to the exhaust thing for this pipe here. There's a little house up there, and there's a way to get up there doing a billy goat thing. You kind of go this way, and you're going to climb up in the little crevice here, and you're going to work your way around. You're going to give yourself several sprains.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
And it ain't going to be pretty, and it ain't going to be fun. And you're probably going to get cold. And you're probably going to need to sleep a little too. We're going to need a little bit of energy. Oh, are you kidding me, Astrid? You can't never lift your feet. You fall down the mountain, but you can't lift your feet. Alright, we don't want to stay out here too long. There's a container. Okay. Alright, we need to head back. The wind is just making this way harder than I want it to be. And the only things alive, crows that fly overhead. Alright. Well, I wouldn't call this a roaring success. Okay, so we got that. I'm going to drop this because we're probably going to need 2 T's to pull off Respin. Alright, let's add. I'm going to add a cedar. And I don't know if this is going to be doable or not. Come on, give me a pixel in here. There we go. I'm gonna try and sleep for an hour.
It's dark out here. I'm gonna look for shelter.
Maybe the wind will die down. Oh, I was just about ready to say the best thing that could happen to us is an aurora.
I need anything right about now.
If we can. The aurora gives us perfect lighting. Okay, it's a little colder than I thought it would be. Are any of these? Nope, none of them are warm ones. So let's drink this. It'll give us some calories. I may attempt to pick a few cattails, but I don't know how many. Yeah, I know this isn't going to be a fun little thing we're going to do here, but the aurora came at a good time. We don't have to worry about the aurora animals, and it gives us the light we need, and we know that it's not storming. Okay. And again, if you're not familiar with this particular goat, I highly recommend a player by the name of Archimedes. He is the YouTube go-to for goating. Guy's got some really good content on goating in a lot of places, and he's the one I watched to figure this out.
I need to find food.
He makes them look easy. And this one actually is pretty easy. You just kind of got to do it in the right steps. So you go up this little crevice here as far as you can go. And now you're going to push up and to the right. I'm going to get rid of this torch. It's just going to be in the way. And you keep pushing up and to the right. Now I use a keyboard and mouse, so for me it's 2 fingers down. I'm pushing up and I'm pushing to the right on the 2 keys, and then I'm barely turning my head with the mouse to move in that direction, because if you point your head forward, you don't move very much, so you kind of turn your head a little bit to the direction you want to go. And you can't look around too much. You kind of just got to look up and pay attention to where you're at. And we're really kind of walking back quite a ways. And you know you're there when you see that right there, the rope. So we're getting close. When you can see the rope, You're really close to where you need to be. But you got to keep going, and there'll be a little flat spot where you can crawl up. Come on. We're almost there. And we're up. And you will get sprains. It's not something you're going to do without getting a little bit of injury for. But you're up here. It's safe. It'll be warm. We may find some clothing. Who knows? We may find a Mackinac. We may find not combat pants. Yeah, I think it is combat pants. We're going to find some goodies in here. And the Aurora, hopefully, will give us light. And we'll be able to see without lighting the match. And combat pants.
This'll come in handy.
They need repaired. But that's going to help with our warmth. There's another sweater. That might help with our warmth. Container. This is why I wanted to come here. Now here's a rope. We will hang that if it's possible. That'll make getting up here easier, but we're not playing a long-term game where you're going to be coming back here. You're going to, basically pillage this entire area for everything it's got and move on. But there's 3 things of food right there and more matches, which was what I was hoping for. We got some firewood. Maybe we got something in the crate. Okay. More food that we don't have to cook. That's also good. And let's grab these curtains. And I think at this point we're going to... Ooh, the dog food's really bad. But you know what? Now's the time. Let's eat the bad food. We're going to eat both of these, even though I'm not going to cook them. We're going to eat them both. Because we've got the means to cure the poison. And we need to sleep, which is the other thing we need to do. And helps cure all this stuff. Oh, Astrid, you're so well fed now. Okay. How did we survive that? She's been billy goating both climbing and eating. Okay. Oh. All right. We're going to go ahead and sleep. You know what? Let's do 7 hours. I don't want to run out of water. Last thing we need to do is go backwards. Let's do 6 to 7. I think 6 is good. I don't want to run out of water. Yeah, there we go. Let's do it that way. See? There you go. All your sprains are healed. All the pain is healed. And we're in much better shape. So now we'll sleep a little longer. 4 hours. And all we're doing now is just trying to get to daylight so we can double check the cabin here. Make sure we didn't miss anything. And you know what? I think
could eat a horse.
Let's do this. Where are those pants at? There they are. Alright, we need to harvest this. And let's repair these. Because if we can get these repaired up, this in combination with the deer pants could really make a huge difference in our outdoor temperature capabilities. It might move us from the 17. Maybe we can get close to 20 degrees. Is that too much to ask? I'm going to repair them until they're 100%. And now, oh, there we go again. Sorry about that. And here we go from 0.7 to 2.0. Okay. Keep those on the inner layer. These definitely need repaired. I think that's what we're going to do right now. I'll eat something here in a sec. But this is the only way we're going to get anywhere. We need to be warm. Eat a couple of cattails. Okay. That's 0.9. That's 0.9. That's 95%. So they're about even. So not a big gain there. Let's harvest this toque. And let's look at whatever else. Let's drop that. Let's drop those. We don't need to carry all this extra weight. And what else can we repair? Let's repair this. I said, let's repair this. Okay. Let's tear down these curtains so we can repair this. Okay. Let's try again here. How are we doing now? Back to 17. It's hoping for a little better. Let's drop those. And that will help some. I think the thing that would be ultra amazing would be... Oh, we don't have a second hat. Did I kill... Oh, did I do that again? You foolish man. That other tube was part of our hat set. Doggone it. That was so not smart. Well, let's make one. Because I know a made one is almost as good as that one.
I'm so
We're
hungry.
Good, you made that on the first try. Oh, there we go again. My apologies for that. And wear that. And wear that. Actually, you know what? Oh, I didn't mean to drop it. Take that off. Wear that on the inside. And then put the other one on the outside. And then if you tear this one up, it may look funny, but you protect the good one. Alright. We still aren't swimming in lots and lots of food. We didn't get as many cattails picked up as I'd hoped. Ooh, we're almost out of water. Well, let's start a fire then. We did get some extra matches. How is the mag lens going to work inside? It's pretty crafty. I guess I could open the window It was going the right direction.
Come on,
Might be able
little
to pull
fire.
it off, but I see an opportunity to lose a little weight. And we can probably drop this now. We're not going through the cave system at this point. I wonder if we should just go ahead and cook these. While we are here, at least then we get the experience. Don't know if it's going to pay off or not, but
Oh, I'm starving.
oh, looky, candy bar, the lucky candy bar. In fact, let's eat lucky candy bar. All right, let's go see what the weather is outside. It's not despicable, but it's not great either. Nothing there. I think it's still a little windy to be hanging up that rope, but the rope is going to go right there. And that'll make it easier to get back up here, but like I said, it's not like we're going to stay long. Unless I was going to go down there and pick up more cattails and then come back up here to sleep, which is a possibility. Anything's possible at this point. Those up. Some more water. Now the crazy question is what do we really want to do? Do we want to risk pushing ourselves to the gold mine in hopes of finding some goodies along the way? I mean, we will have the foreman's retreat and that. There might be some food there. There might be some clothing there. And then it's a really long and brutal walk between there and getting to the gold mine. Now, the plus side is there'll be a lot of rose hips and mushrooms along the way that we might be able to stop and make fires and teas and what have you, depending on the weather. Right now, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We have 10 teas. It's already midday and we're exhausted. Which means we can't climb that rope. That rope will be brutal. So I'm thinking we're going to have to prep for tomorrow. you in there. Let's grab this rope. And I'm going to go ahead and plant this thing. Hope it doesn't get too cold. Maybe I can stay out of the wind. Well, even in the wind, we're only one down. And speaking of teas, we stayed relatively warm.
I could eat a horse. Let's say a lot, because I love horses.
Well, that went better than I expected. You know, the other aspect is we could travel at night. How are we doing the water? We could quit this water. We could take a little bit of a nap. It'll still be warmer. We could eat 3 of these cattails, get like a 3-hour nap, and climb at night. There is a cave part way that we can probably use for cover. It's relatively nice outside at the moment, but 3 hours from now, who knows what we're going to get. Alright, let's do this. You know what? Let's just leave those there. I'll take these 2. 35 minutes left on the fire. Alright, I think we're going to do exactly that. Let's do 3 of these. Alright. 3 hours. Okay. How bad?
Oh, I'm starving.
That bad. Blizzard bad. Well, that doesn't change our tune a bit. Yeah, let's get the rest of these curtains, I guess. We may have just enough light to make a repair on one more item, so let's take a peek and see if we find something that might... We don't need to be carrying any extra clothing, that's for sure. Let's drop these. Socks. They really don't make a huge difference, do they? Find some real gloves. I don't think we can really make that big a difference. And I don't think we're going to sleep for very long. Got in here, right? Alright, let's keep tearing the curtains down. We only even sleep for a few hours. Alright, let's double check everything. We've checked everything, I think. Looking for any missed items. Okay. Let's go ahead and consume the iffy beans. sleep for 4 hours and see if this blizzard goes away. Let's see what happens. If it's not a blizzard, but it's cold. How cold? Not crazy
I've never been
cold.
so hungry in my life.
This is a gutsy play. Alright, go big or go home. What is it in Shawshank? Get busy living or get busy dying? This might be get busy dying. Yep, weather's turning. Thank you, Long Dark, for being so nice to me. Right, we're gonna have to rest up here for just a second. We're in the windbreak. Get over here. Oh, there we go. Windbreak. That makes all the difference in the world. We go from 3 down to 1. Alright, let's get a drink of water. I'm gonna eat another cattail. Burn through calories. I think at this point my goal is to try to get to the Foreman's Retreat by the end of this episode, or die trying. So let's go. If we can stay out of the wind, we can get warm. Now hopefully we can find a spot where we might be able to start a fire fairly quickly. I'm going to go ahead and run and hope that I can buy myself time. You keep finding these little wind breaks.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Alright. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a fire over here or not. Nope.
I'm starving.
So one more cattail. Alright, now we're cold.
Damn, I'm freezing.
I don't know if this was a good idea or a bad idea, but I'm going to try and push just a little bit. I should be able to get to these rocks over here and get a windbreak. By this tree. I just need a little bit of flat ground here. It's all leaning too much. But wait. Okay. Alright, Astrid. Let's make this first time, make it right the first time thing.
Come on, little fire.
that out. Away. I'm gonna dump a coal in there. I'm gonna dump a tea. And let's reheat this. We're gonna eat it. Thank goodness the clothes are just good enough. But the fire is actually giving us 2 arrows up. We'll save that.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah, I'm working on that. Tell you what. Let's do some water. I need both of these cans. Now I can see why Zach doesn't like playing Nogawa. This is close to that as far as just run around. I mean, at least I can recover some health. I mean, that one. Oh. Alright, let's eat that. Got that tea working for us. Alright, I'm gonna pass time, just get these waters done. Take advantage of this fire with the wind blowing in the right direction. Got 2 cans on me. I'm gonna leave these here. Okay. Let's go. Don't want to sprint any more than I have to. There should be a cave just past this little forest area. And if we're mildly lucky, there might actually be a couple of cattails up here on this little creek. There's usually not much of anything when there are, but maybe we'll get lucky and get one. Nope, none. Alright, now, memory serves me correctly. There should be a cave. Up in this little cove area up here. If we're really lucky, there'll be a deer over here. With like oodles of rotten meat that we can cook. How much? Almost a kilo. Alright. We're gonna go start a fire over here. Maybe it'll actually be warm in here. Nothing. Oh, and it is warm. It's not a lot, but it's like half of a full belly of food.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just toss that down. And let's go ahead and use the cedar. And let's just use both cedar. And it'll take about 15 minutes to get this, so we're going to go back out here. And if the torch will stay lit, maybe this will help us stay warm.
Can you eat trees?
Here's some more rose hips. Beautiful. Might be able to make another tea. Don't get too cold, don't get too cold, don't get too cold, don't get too cold. Thank you, torch, for staying lit. Let's get back inside. I might even be able to take a little nap in here. Okay. In fact, I think I might be able to sleep an hour right now. And that food should be waiting for us, ready to go. Four cattails left. Okay. I'm saying let's go. This weather looks pretty good. It might be cold, but at least it's not a blizzard. I do like this part of the challenge with the fact that without the animals, you can move around at night without worrying about being attacked. And so you could do this up here anyway. There's no predators up on this part of the map, but not until you get to the other side of the bridge there. And then there's a bear over here. But beyond that, you don't have that much to worry about up here anyway. Oh, look. Little saplings. I hope we find a good amount of food, or at least some food at this point, because we're going to start running into issues. Alright. We are just over an hour. I've been trying to keep these at an hour, but we're going to go and search this little house over here, and we'll head up towards the foreman's retreat, and then we'll stop it there. And unless we find some food here, things are going to start getting really, really fugly in the next episode. Because without anything to eat, there's only so far we're going to make it. So right now we are looking for not spray paint.
Huh. What have we here?
It's food. That's what we have here. Okay, so there's a little bit of food. Let's be thorough. Oh, look, look, look. More combat pants. I don't know if that's going to do any different than what we already had, but you know what? don't necessarily want the guns and ammo book. But I like that they're adding this loot in different places. And use. Okay. Come on, wind, don't blow out my torches. Let's take this. Yeah, it got cold, didn't it, Astrid? Oh, looky. You saved me potato chips. How nice of you. Workbench. Nothing too exciting there. Alright, let's boogie up here. We're going to run just a tad long here because we're going to get up here and we'll go ahead and loot real quick and then we'll sleep. We won't worry about the combat pants because I don't think it's going to be any better or worse than the deer pants that we have. The only thing that makes a big difference with that is the repairability, which that might be worth swapping them out for. Alright. Hey, we didn't get cold.
Gotta warm up somehow.
There we go. More dog food. Oh, look what we found. We found a skillet. And we found some flour. I don't think we need the salt. Oh, we found some potatoes. I don't think we brought the oil with us, though.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That's expired. We'll eat that tonight before we go to sleep. Yeah, just use this one. So you're trying to make it. Oh, you silly person. I sat there trying to pick that out. Can we find our way? Alright, you know what? I'm just going to light the torch. I'm going to waste a match because me fumbling around in the dark is not going to be very exciting to watch. No, I wish I did. I remember I left some of that stuff behind. We could have made some bannock. Alright, I'm going to leave the salt there. If we find some oil, that would be awesome. Here's another potato. So obviously we're going to be able to do some cooking. Here's some more matches. Okay, so I don't feel so bad. If we find some oil hiding back in around here, we'll be able to make some food. That'll be awesome. Alright, we'll worry about that later. Let's see what else we got here. No, open the drawer. No more clothing goodies. I don't know how much the combat pants are going to make my mind up. I'll have to think about that. I get a chance to play again. Hopefully I'll have made up my decision on which way to go. The combat pants definitely have advantages. Alright. Let's go ahead and put this out. It's not even letting me pick that, which is probably for the best. Alright, let's go ahead and eat the... Oh, she has just been a trooper with this stuff. Alright, we don't need to worry about drinking anything. We're just going to sleep for just an hour. Create a save point. And done. Okay, let's take a real quick peek here. Let's see where we're at. Are we in? Okay. we're right at 22%. We're just barely making it. 21 days. That's pretty darn good on DeadWorld. So with that said, thank you very much for watching. Will be one more episode at least. I think we've got enough food. I just don't know if we're gonna make it to the gold mine. The gold mine will definitely have some food. There might be a few other things. Having the backpack will offset our lack of being able to keep well fed. So there's and the crampons will help. Whether or not that's going to get us to the summit, I don't know. The summit might be worth it because there'll be some food up there. There'll be some other stuff. It's all about keeping warm and getting there. And we've been kind of pushing our limits. Um, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next episode.